Hello, everyone, and welcome into NASCAR.com Studio 3. I'm Jonathan Merryman here with Alex Bowman, driver of the number 88 Chevrolet Camaro ZL1 for Hendrick Motorsports, live on YouTube and on Twitter. No pressure.
Man, do you have more followers than Daryl Mott?
I don't know. We'll have to. You should call him.
Are you verified on Twitter, though?
I am not verified on Twitter. We need to have that taken care of.
Twitter, you need to get on that.
But, all right, you heard it from him first. All right, so let's get to the business at hand this weekend. The road course, it's Charlotte Motor Speedway. It's going to be chaos. I think a lot of people are expecting that. Fans are going to fill those seats, expecting to see some crazy stuff. What do you anticipate from behind the wheel?
Probably a lot of frustration. You know, it's almost impossible to pass around that place, or it seems like it's going to be. So, you know, it's probably going to be a lot of frustrated people and a lot of carnage. So hopefully we can stay out of trouble. We've run really well the last 2 weeks, and I feel like we've run well enough to put ourselves in a really good points position, and we just haven't capitalized at the end of races and haven't performed well on the last two runs of Vegas and Richmond. We probably should have about 20 more points than we do, but we have 5 points to the good, and hopefully we'll have more after the Roval.
Would you rather be in the plus 5 points position, or I wouldn't imagine you'd want to be where Denny Hamlin is, knowing that you have to go in there and basically win. But what's the mindset like? Are you going to go in there and play prevent defense, or are you going to just go shoot for it and try to win the race?
I think if you go there and just play offense the whole time and run really hard the whole time, you're going to make a mistake and crash the car at some point. I really don't think there's anybody that's capable of running 110% for 250 miles there and not hitting something. You know, hopefully we can do that, but it's just going to be tough. So if we can just stay out of trouble, I think it'll be a good day for us.
I have to imagine you're going to be watching the Xfinity race pretty closely on Saturday.
Yeah, especially with the weather forecast. It looks pretty interesting. I'm all for the rain. I hope it rains on Sunday. I want something new and interesting and different, but like the Roval's not new and interesting and different enough. But it'll add something to it, and we'll see how the weather is for practice and all that, but it'll be pretty interesting.
All right, we are live on Twitter and on YouTube. If you have comments, I have my phone. I can read your comments offline.
He just told us to turn our phones off, and you have your phone?
Yeah, but I can do what I want.
Oh.
You have to have that attitude.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so if you have questions, we have some pre-fielded questions from viewers anticipating this very show,
Sweet.
so to speak. So you ready to get into those?
Probably not, but let's go for it.
All right, this one's a bit of a sarcastic one. Scott wants to know, or JT wants to know, do you feel like you have a good shot winning this year's Rookie of the Year?
Yeah, for some reason, whenever they post the Rookie of the Year point standings, they leave us out. I think it's because I'm so far ahead in the Rookie of the Year point standings. I think we actually locked it up when we made the playoffs. So I think we're good.
All right. So if you guys don't know, the inside joke is you get asked.
It's not a joke. I'm a rookie.
Every other week, it seems like you're asked if you're a rookie or not, and this kind of played over into your emoji for the playoff hashtag. So tell us a little bit about your emoji, what the car is in that, and that you put rookie stripes on the emoji.
Yeah, so everybody thinks I'm a rookie. A guy at Media Day, at Playoff Media Day, actually asked me what it's like to be the first rookie to make the playoffs. Other rookies have made the playoffs. I'm not a rookie. Like I have no clue where he got that one from, aside from believing everything he reads on Twitter. But no, it's been a joke for the whole year. At first, it was kind of annoying, and then it just got funny. So I've kind of just been running with it. The emoji thing, I didn't really know what to do, and they wanted to include my car. It's the Corvette that I have, and I'm really into cars, obviously. I wanted to include my dogs, but they didn't make the cut. Somebody cut Roscoe and Finn. It really hurt my feelings, but
I can tell.
I wanted them in the passenger seat. It would have been so cool, but we didn't get that far, and we put rookie stripes on it. I think it looks pretty cool. It's funny. I've literally had fans get mad at me about it, but whatever. I think it's funny. And the guy driving, I don't know if that's supposed to be, I guess it's supposed to be me, is not flipping people off. So even though
he's waving. Yeah,
even though his hand from a distance may look like that, I promise that was not intended. So.
Well, you rookies are pretty edgy, so.
So edgy, bro.
All right, so next question is from Scott. He said he knows that you're involved in the design process with your Nationwide car. What evolution will that take next year? Will you step in and help the design process of the 88?
Yeah, that's a pretty interesting question. We've gone through a lot of that stuff this morning, actually, and been working on different stuff we like and don't like between me and Greg. It's hard to say what it's going to look like. It'll have a blue hood. That's Nationwide's big thing. They want the big blue hood with the Nationwide eagle on it. So other than that, I don't really know. Have some ideas, but I'm not the most creative person in the world. I'm just opinionated. So I dislike and like things, but I don't know how to like come up with an idea. So I'll pick through some different designs. I think the Exalta car will probably stay the same as it's been. But yeah, the Nationwide car will change up, I'm sure.
Zoe wants to know, who has motivated your racing career?
That's a good question. Probably myself. I feel like I just want to go win races, and it doesn't really come from anybody on the outside or anything like that. I just kind of want to do it for me. I guess I'm kind of selfish like that, but just want to go win races for myself.
Duke Fan 1987, he says, how are you going to approach the Charlotte Road Course since it has not been done before? Touched on this a little bit earlier, but
yeah,
what's your
calling it the Charlotte Road Course?
What's your mindset?
Is that like a
in?
weird? I thought it was the Roval.
It's a road course at Charlotte Motor Speedway.
So it's not the Roval?
It's the name of the race, Bank of America Roval 400.
So it is the Roval.
Theoretically. Yeah, sure. What's your mindset going into this weekend?
Don't crash. It's really about all you can do. I mean, in a perfect world, it'd be qualify on the pole, stay in front of the mess, stay out front all day. I'm not the best road course racer in the world. So I think for me to go in there and say I'm going to qualify on the pole is a little bit unrealistic. If it came down to raw speed, I'm probably not going to be the best guy. I think our race cars are really good on road courses. I mean, we've shown that with Chase winning Watkins Glen, and William and Jimmy have been really fast everywhere. I've kind of just like made it through the races everywhere. I'm trying hard to get better. It's just been a little frustrating for me this year on the road courses. So if we can not crash, stay out of trouble, I think we can have a really good day.
I think a lot of people are talking about pit strategy going into that thing too. Is that something that you get involved in, or you let Greg handle all the scheming?
Greg is way smarter than me, so I let him go with that one. Unless it's something I feel really strongly about, I let him do his thing.
All right, James wants to know, since you, Chase, and Jimmy have nicknames, what is a good nickname for Willie B?
I tend to call him Baby Jesus sometimes. I don't know. I don't really have, Slick Willie B, people call him that.
He's very clean cut, so he doesn't really give you a lot to work with in terms of like any knife to twist there.
Yeah.
Very by the book.
You could call him the middle schooler because he's still in middle school. He'll be in high school next year. He's pretty excited about that, I think. I don't know. I make fun of him about being young and looking like a little kid, which I'm young and look like a little kid too. So it's hard to say. I make fun of him quite a bit, but I don't really have a good nickname for him. I wish I did, because I would love to jab it at him over the internet, but obviously that's not working very well right now.
All right, Jonathan Krause wants to know, this is right up your alley. What's the one car that you want to own that you haven't had the chance to own yet?
I don't know. There's so many. I'd like to have like an old Pro Touring Camaro or Chevelle. I think that'd be pretty cool. The new Corvette ZR1 is pretty cool. The Camaro ZL1 1LE is one of the best cars I've driven. It's a really, really good car. So there's quite a few. Someday, maybe. Probably not, but maybe.
All right, so what's the status of the garage now? I know you were talking to me out in the hallway. You got a Cadillac you're working on finishing.
Yeah, so I have a Gen 3 CTSV, heads, cam, full bolt-ons, Whipple supercharger. Should make 750-ish when it's done on pump gas. Got the 1100 horsepower ZR1. Still same stuff on that, heads, cam, full bolt-ons, ported blower. And then truck and a Tahoe, and that's about it. Bunch of Chili Bowl midget projects, and that's it.
When's the race with Mr. H going down Corvette to Corvette? Is that happening?
That's a tough one. Both of us have been kind of dragging our feet on that. Like, my car is kind of ready to go, kind of not. His car's not even close. So.
Well, he said he wanted to race you for pink slips.
That's not going to happen.
That's not going to happen?
No. I will. I found the bottom of my pocket and where I'll run out of money to make my car faster. I don't think he's going to have that problem. So I think no matter how fast I would make my car, he'd just keep digging and beat me. So it's been a lot of trash talk, but it's kind of ended with that. I'm sure it'll happen eventually, and we'd love to do it. It's just finding time and getting both cars running at the same time is kind of a pain.
All right, well, that's Alex Bowman. He's got a lot going on, gearing up for the road course at Charlotte Motor Speedway this weekend. We appreciate your time. We appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you on the other side.
Staring at the camera awkwardly. You think we're still live?
Could be.
That would be super awkward. Daryl does a way better job with his shows.
Maybe Daryl can come down and do this one.
I hope we're still live. I really do.
We probably are.
Oh, that's amazing.
But that's okay. Cool.
Were we still live for that?